Hi, good morning, and we're at this beautiful place called Tidal Waves, and in the self-help section. Thank you, Owlery Book Club, for giving us this opportunity. My name is Dr. Deval Doshi, and I'm the co-founder of Love Heals, an organization committed to help people change their lives by changing their thoughts. Yes, Sunil?
Hi. So this is Sunil Shah. We both have co-founded a company called Love Hills, which helps people transforming their life through transformational programs. We have a different programs from manifestation to healing your life to causing prosperity in life. But here we are with a purpose with our dear friend Rimple. Just talking about the self-help books and how to make best out of the self-help books. So we are already in the self-help book section of the Tidal Waves, and this is a gorgeous place to be in with a lot of books around. So we are having a very good time here. So when it comes to self-help books, why don't you start?
Yeah. So when you hear the word self-help books, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? So either you want an answer to something that you're already dealing with, or you want to be inspired by something. So in other words, there is always a quest or a situation that you are looking at in your life. So a little about self-help books. What would you pick up? How would you pick up a self-help book in your life? Sunil, would you want to add to that?
Yeah. So my criteria is very simple for picking up the self-help books. Whenever I, peep into a book and when I read 1 or 2 pages, I first need to know that is that book is speaking to me. I don't want a book which keeps on giving me the instruction. I need a book who talks to me like a friend. Yeah. I'm just not interested in tools and techniques. Right? So that's the first thing, I need to know whether that book is talking to me like a friend or not. Because, you will see lot of tools and techniques books, you will see lot of bestsellers, but sometimes you don't resonate with it. It just doesn't connect to you. So what is important for any self-help book that, it really, really connects to you. Would you like to add something?
In fact, I would say is that what kind of self-help books do you not want to pick up? A self-help book that actually adds to your should list. And when I say should list, I mean is that, it says something about what you have done wrong, or it makes you feel less of yourself, and you start feeling that, oh my God, you almost start feeling a little worse about yourself than you were before. That is a book that you do not want to pick up. Do not pick up books that fix you. Pick up books that inspire you. A self-help book usually helps you change something in your outer and something within you. See the book that actually talks to you, that makes you feel good about yourself, that connects you to your spirit, rather than telling you what you have done wrong.
Yes.
Yeah, right? So that's a little about self-help books. A few more things about when you start to read a self-help book. Please do not put a deadline to a self-help book. A self-help book is not a to-do list. It is something that actually inspires you, that talks to you. Keep the book around you. Whenever the book calls you, pick it up and read it. So, that is something that I'd like to share about self-help books.
Yeah, see, self-help books is not something you need to complete end to end. And there is no need to implement entire book. The more important thing about self-help books is you need to implement as much as possible, not read as much as possible. Even if you implement 3 good ideas, it will be a pretty good job done.
Absolutely.
It's all about implementing, having that in your life. The things they have suggested, the principles, or maybe the tools, or maybe the framework, right? So this is really important. Another thing, to make the book very interesting, find out more about the author. This is really important. The more you know about the author, now the more you will be able to connect to author's writing. That's really critical. Go to the internet, go to the author's website, go to the book's website, find out what they are saying, what kind of other things the author is writing, right? And also find out if they have any talk show or some YouTube videos where they are explaining this work in more detail. That will really help you to connect with the author. Also, in your vicinity, in your area, find out if somebody else is also reading this book. Getting together and reading, making a small book club would really, really help. Right? So, that's the word of advice from me.
Yeah. Most importantly, have fun when you're reading self-help books. Self-help books are not only for people who have problems. Self-help books are surely not for people who are weak-minded. Self-help books are people who are actually committed to having a great life, to reaching their utmost potential, to finding what more is possible. I know of a lot of friends who kind of shy away from self-help books because of the fear of the judgment that they contemplate. But that's okay. Let people judge you. Let people know what you're doing. Eventually, they will come back and find out that what have you been doing so correct or so right that actually has you the tools that they don't have. So, all in all, have fun with self-help books.
Yeah, and I'll just demonstrate how I pick up the book. So, see, this is the bookshelf. You might not be able to see. I'll just pick up one Robin Sharma's book quite randomly, which I have not read, right? And I'll just see the book. I already know the Robin Sharma, right? I already know the Robin Sharma. So I know about the author, what he has done, and I pretty much like his work. So I'll just open a page and I'll see, right? So here he says the great leadership at work, 6 traits. They are discreetly vulnerable. In other words, they wear their heart on their sleeves, but do with good judgment. Another thing, they are value driven. In other words, they realize that money is a byproduct of adding deep value to all stakeholders. Now, this is the statement is quite resonating with me. He's not instructing anything. He's speaking to me like a friend. He's just suggesting. He's telling me something out of your experience. So definitely, I'll go ahead and try to read something else. And I'll keep reading till I come on a decision whether this book will help me in taking me forward in my journey or not. Right? So when you pick up the book, randomly read something and find out whether it touches your heart or not. Right? This is how I would pick up the book.
Yeah, absolutely. Right? Yeah. That's exactly even I pick up my books from, is that I ask the book, would you like to come home with me? While it may sound really silly, but actually most of the books are communicating to you and you are communicating to the book. See if the conversation is both ways. And the moment the conversation is both ways, you'll very soon find the book back home and into your lives.
Yeah, and another thing, see, this is not just a book. It's a living being, right? So when you are reading a book, it keeps on talking to you throughout the day. Like, somebody is walking beside you. Every time you read, you'll find the suggestion, you'll find the solution in your daily life. This is how book becomes a great companion, if you choose it wisely.
Absolutely. So the next time you pick up a self-help book and you make just one sentence out of it, you kind of can remember only one sentence out of it, or a few words, or an idea which you cannot articulate well, that's okay. The book has completed its journey with you. And if it did not work well with you, that's okay too. Move on to the next one. Do not stop yourself from exploring the ideas that the universe has opened up for us.
Yes.
Right? So, thank you so much, friends. Thank you, Owlery Book World. It's really been amazing. Thank you, Tidal Waves, and see you soon.
And thank
Goodbye.
you so much for seeing this video. You can find out more about us by going to our website, levels.in. Thank you so much.
Debate, I mean, it's relevant. It's about food habits.